Good evening and welcome to Olson Middle School, home to the Jefferson Jaguars swimming and diving team. Tonight, the Jaguars host the Chaska Hawks. There we go. There's some signs of life. All right, so the coaches for the Chaska Hawks are, we have two head co-coaches, Kendra Moss and Sam Hoffman. With diving coach Brian Thompson. Chaska Hawks captains are Peyton Fogarty, Grace Merrick, and Ella Thompson. The coaches for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars are head coach Paula Lee, diving coach Madeline Carlson, and assistant coach, welcome, Devin Quinn. The captains for the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars are Celia Willett, Ella Lawrence, Emma Zupke, and Jenna Sorensen. Our officials tonight are our starter, Bonnie Key Bowling, and our referee, Terry Bumgarner. Okay, so to those of you watching remotely on BEC-TV.org or streaming on the BEC-TV Facebook page, welcome. Tonight's meet and results are available on the Meet Mobile Swim app. 2020 Jeff vs. Chaska, C-H-A-S-K, Girls Metro West Conference. And now, would everyone please stand and face the flag for our national anthem, sung tonight by Jefferson sophomore Catherine Baldino.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Catherine Baldino, everyone. All right, let's get things started. Coming up first is event number 1, Girls 200-yard medley relay junior varsity. Swimming in lane 4 for the Jaguars, Tiffany Tien, Mia Rayan, Ava Hogbaum, and Emma Zupke. Swimming in lane 5 for Chaska, Christina Moore, Aubrey Morehouse, Micah Tardia, and Ella Thompson. In lane 6, swimming for Chaska, Zoe Houselog, Sydney Bockers, Alex Schindler, and Haley Gomer. And finally, swimming in lane 7 for Chaska, Natalie Pfeiffer, Alex Jackson, Courtney Robbing, and Lucy Wilson. Event number 2, girls 200-yard medley relay varsity. Swimming for Chaska in lane 5, Serena Yervig, Kiana Tardia, Greta Hansen, and Peyton Fogarty. Swimming in lane 6 for Chaska, Gracie Merrick, Ella Marty, Ava Callip, and Emily Head. Swimming in lane 7 for Chaska, Bella Vanderheuvel, Emma Thompson, Zoe Skugman, and Addie Ross. Swimming for the Jaguars in lane 3, Nyla Truzzi, Claire Reithoff, Adeline Bertram, and Erin Fornes. Lane 4 for the Jaguars, Anna Sorensen, Claire Breest, Catherine Boldeno, and Madeline Elbert.
Fly leg for butterfly, or for the Jags. Greta Hansen extending the lead for Chaska. Chaska's second relay now. Ava Kylep passing Catherine Boldenau, and Chaska with a 1-2 finish right now with 2 lengths to go. Madeline Ebert diving in for the Jags. But it's going to be all Chaska here on the 200 medley relay to start things off as they will 1-2 the Jaguars. Madeline Albert will come in for the Jaguars' number 1 relay. But Chaska will take a 12-2 lead after the medley relay. As Erin Fornes finishes up for the Jags, we'll move into our next event, which is the 200-yard freestyle. We will have a junior varsity heat to kick things off. 1 Jaguar swimmer will be swimming in this junior varsity heat.
Event number 3, girls 200-yard freestyle junior varsity.
Emily Arce will be the swimmer for the Jags. She'll be in lane number 4. Chaska will counter with 4 swimmers, one of which will be swimming exhibition. These teams are both part of the Metro West Conference. They see each other every single year. They're also both part of Section 2AA. So they see each other at their section championships also. Last year, Chaska won this dual meet, 101-80. And the 200 freestyle is in the water.
Swimming in lane 4 for the Jaguars, Emily Arce.
The Hawks
Swimming in lane 5
leading
for
the way,
Chaska,
Lizzie Vanek.
Lizzie Vanek.
In lane number 5.
Swimming in lane 6 for
And
Chaska,
in
Courtney Rabin.
lane number 6, Courtney
Swimming in lane
Robin.
7 for Chaska, Emma Ross. And swimming in lane 8 for Chaska is Sydney Bokers.
Chaska last year, like I said, won this dual meet 101-80. They were up 101-55 before they swam exhibition on the last 2 events, which made the score look a little bit closer at the end. Chaska also beat out Jefferson last year at the Section 2AA meet. Chaska took 5th place in Section 2AA. Jefferson ended up 7th. It's all Chaska here in the early going as this junior varsity heat of the 200 free reaches the 3/4 mark here at the 150 mark. Courtney Robin is running away as 7th grader here, pulling away in this junior varsity heat. Coming up in the varsity heat for the Jaguars, we're going to have Abby Toe in lane number 4, Jenna Sorensen in lane number 3, and Danielle Hobbs in lane number 2. As the junior varsity portion wraps up here, all the swimmers with either 1 or 2 lengths to go. 200 freestyle will be up next, followed by the 50 freestyle. And then we'll have a bit of a break before we go into the second half of tonight's docket. Emily Arst finishing up for the Jaguars in the middle of the pool as she finishes her 200 freestyle.
Event number four, girls 200-yard freestyle varsity.
Chaska has 8 girls returning from sections last year that placed in finals. Jefferson has 3 girls coming back from last year's section finalists. And the varsity heat of the 200 free is in the water.
Lane 5, Kiana Tardia. Lane 6 for Chaska, Eliza Kreshner. Lane 7 for Chaska, Elise McCahey. Swimming in lane 8 for Chaska, Rachel Flannery.
Middle of the pool,
And
that's
for Jefferson Jaguars in lane 2.
Abby Toe. And from Chaska is Tardy. And they're even at the 50. Excuse me, Tardia in the middle of the pool for Chaska. Abby Toe with a slight lead, arm length lead. Right now in third, Jenna Sorensen, as Jefferson trying to come back after a dominating 200 medley relay by Chaska. This would be huge to get Jefferson back into the meet immediately. Abby Toe is even at the 100, and she's battling at third 50. Looks like these two are going to take this right down to the last length. Jenna Sorensen with a good body length lead for third. Tardia now with about an arm length lead. This is going to come down to turns, and how bad do you want it? Abby Toe closing the gap here with a 50 to go. Let's see if she can hold on. Tardia now about an arm length lead, looking like she wants to spread her lead. Jenna Sorensen still commanding a third place finish here. As we go to the last length, Tardia nailed the last turn, got a half a body length lead. Abby Toe trying to battle back. She's going to run out of real estate, as great race by both girls. As Jefferson will come in second place. Jenna Sorensen will take third. And Chaska will round out the field for the scoring, at least, as they will take first, fourth, and fifth and win the event 9-7. That makes the score unofficially after the 200 freestyle 21-9 in Chaska's favor. Huge win there for Chaska to take first place. It's the difference between winning the event 9-7 or losing the event 9-7. So a 4-point swing there on the first place finish. Next up will be our 200 individual medley. This is 2 lengths of the pool, butterfly, back, breast, and free in that order. We're going to start with a junior varsity heat. We do have an entrant for the Jaguars in this 200 individual medley. Now not 100% correct here, but I think it's Adeline Bertram. Adeline Bertram in lane number 4 for the Jaguars. Chaska will have 4 girls here in the JV heat. The said butterfly back, breast and free. The scoring for the individual events here this evening is 6 points for first, 4 for second, 3 for third, 2 for fourth, and 1 for fifth. You cannot score more than 3 swimmers in each event. Adeline Bertram in for the Jags at your top of your screen, middle of the pool, lane number 4. She's in second, about half a body length behind Gracie Merrick from Chaska. And it looks like Adeline Bertram's goggles have fallen about halfway down her face. Cannot be comfortable. It's a distraction for a swimmer. We'll see if she can swim through this. Especially if it's blocking her airway. This could be, oh, now she's ripped the goggles off. Wise move. Now she can focus on really putting the energy and not being restricted breathing-wise as she's halfway through the 200 IM. Sitting in third right now with 4 lengths to go. Gracie Marek from Chaska and Molly Blahowski from Chaska, 7th grader in lane number 6, is in second place. And Adeline's, I think she coughed up some water and the goggles are still too restricted. She was not able to finish the race. So Chaska will finish up this 200 individual medley. Her first race in a high school career, a very long high school career, 7th grader. I'm sure she was, nerves were up also. As assistant coach Devin Quinn talks to her a little bit on the deck. She's got a huge future in front of her. She'll get past this. As Chaska will finish up here the 200 individual medley. Gracie Marek is your winner in the JV heat. She won it wire to wire. Molly Blahowski is in second. As Chaska will finish up here. As we move to the varsity heat of the 200 individual medley, in lane number 4 for the Jags, Anna Sorensen. Catherine Boldenau will be in lane number 3, and Claire Reithoff will be in lane number 2. 8th grader, 10th grader, 9th grader. This is youth being served here by the Jags in this heat. And they're in the water. Chaska in the middle of the pool. That's Serena Urovig, a junior. Anna Sorensen, an 8th grader for the Jaguars in lane number 4. We head to the backstroke leg. 3 Chaska girls looking to sweep the 200 individual medley. Anna Sorensen trying to stay close enough to break up that sweep. Uravig and Greta Hansen running away here halfway through the 200 IM. The battle right now is for third between Sorensen and Callip. Callip, a junior from Chaska, at the bottom of the screen. Sorensen in lane number 4 in the middle of the pool. Next up is going to be the 50 freestyle, our sprint event of the evening. After the 50 freestyle, we'll take a swimmer's break here, as they will take a bit of a break here before they go into the second half of the meet. Your leaders, they've been leading from the start. Uravig and Hansen running away. Sorensen is now taking control of third place as she tries to bring in third. Catherine Bolden now, a distant fifth right now, will bring in a fifth place finish for the Jaguars. Sorensen trying to hold off and trying to close in. Callip trying to close the gap on her, but she's going to run out of real estate, as Sorensen will take third for the Jags. However, the Jaguars will get beat there 12-4. Which will make the score 33-13 going into the 50 freestyles. Chaska trying to repeat their dominance on this Jaguar team from last year. We will have, this is our junior varsity heat of the 50 freestyle. It'll be 4 Jefferson swimmers in lanes 1 through 4. Cara Seaver in lane number 1, Tiffany Tian in lane number 2, Larissa Landis in lane number 3, and Nyla Truzzi in lane number 4. .50 is 2 lengths of the pool. Lane number 5 right now for Chaska is going to run away with this thing. Addie Ross, excuse me. She'll win the JV heat. Nyla Truzzi and Larissa Landis battling it out for the Jags in lanes 3 and 4 as they come in finishing 4th and 5th. And we'll round out the field there at the top of the screen with Seaver and Tian. And we'll move to the varsity heat of the 50. 4 Jefferson girls in this heat. In lane number 1, Emily Arce. Lane number 2, Ava Hagbom. Lane number 3, Erin Fornes. And lane number 4, Madeline Elbert. They're swimming. Chaska coming out early in lane number 5. That's Fogarty. Albert trying to stick her nose in there for the Jaguars. battling for second. First place is going to go to Fogarty here. Second is up for grabs here. Excellent finishes. Albert will take third with a 27.65. Missing second by 8/100ths of a second. Jefferson will take third and fifth place as Aaron Fornes will take fifth in that event. And Chaska will once again win the event 12-4, which will make the score 45-17. This would be normally where the diving portion of the meet lands. As we have no diving boards here, diving was concluded earlier this evening here on BEC-TV over at Oak Grove Middle School. And we'll have results of that here soon. In the meantime, we have a bit of a break here on BEC-TV. You are watching the Jefferson High School girls swimming and diving meet. Stay tuned for the second half of the dual meet against Chaska. We are back here at Olson Middle School for the second half of this high school swimming and diving meet between the Jaguars and the Chaska Hawks. Our next event here this evening at Olson Middle School is the 100-yard butterfly. This is the junior varsity heat. We'll have 2 Chaska swimmers in the event. Christina Moore in lane number 5 at the top of your screen, and Erica. Oh, I'm going to butcher this one. Stymanus. This is the 100-yard butterfly, 4 lengths of the pool. We got a varsity heat coming up. We had a little bit of a break there. Earlier today on BEC-TV, the diving took place over at Oak Grove Middle School between these 2 schools. Aaron Hall from the Jefferson Jaguars won the event. Second place went to Chaska and Bryn Vangen. Third place to Jefferson and Savannah Larson. Fourth and fifth also went to Chaska. Madison Edwards and Marcy Nelson rounded out the scoring. So Jefferson ended up winning the diving event 9-7. As Chaska will finish up here in the 100-yard butterfly, coming up on the varsity portion of the 100 butterfly. For the Jags, in lane number 2 will be Adeline Bertram. Lane number 3, Catherine Boldenau, and lane number 4, Jenna Sorensen. So the score after the diving portion of Jefferson once again winning the event 9-7. We now have a 52-26 score in favor of the Hawks. Sorensen, Boldenau, Bertram. And they're swimming. Jenna Sorensen trying to eke out a little bit of a lead here on the first length. She's even with lane number 7 at the bottom of your screen from Chaska. That's Ava Callop. Second length, though, the Chaska girls starting to take control here. As Sorensen now battling for second place. Great turn by Jenna here on the second length to get herself right in the thick of second place. Boldenau, Bertram battling for 5th. Oh, we have one girl from Chaska. And a misstep. She's going to be disqualified at this point. So now the race is between Sorensen for second place and Greta Hansen from Chaska. As Hansen will touch her out and Jenna Sorensen will finish in third. Fourth now, looking like a Catherine Boldenau show along with Adeline Bertram at the top of the screen, and Jefferson comes in with 4th and 5th. So Jefferson taking 3rd, 4th, and 5th in the event. Chaska will win the event 10-6. And unofficially, that will put the score at 62-32 going into the 100 freestyle. Full heat here of JV. We've got 4 girls from Jefferson, 4 girls from Chaska. We're filling up the pool here in the JV portion of the 100 free. Tiffany Tian at the top of your screen in lane number 1. Cara Seaver in lane number 2, Larissa Landis in 3, and Emma Zupke in lane number 4 in the middle of the pool. Chaska counters with Mac Lauterbach, Aubrey Morehouse, Haley Gomer, and Zoe Hauslaug. 5 through 8, Chaska at the bottom of the screen. Lanes 1 through 4 at the top of your screen for Jefferson. And they're swimming. As they finish one length of the pool, Chaska Hawks taking control extremely early in this event. Lane number 5, that's Mac Lauterbach, as she's going to win this thing wire to wire. For the Jaguars, halfway through this thing, Emma Zupke leading the way for the Jags in lane number 4. Coming up in the varsity heat of the 100 freestyle, for the Jaguars in lane number 1, Maya Ron. Lane number 2, Aaron Fornes. Lane number 3, Madeline Albert. And in lane number 4, Ella Lawrence. As Landis and Zupke battling it out for the Jaguars at the finish. Great back half by Larissa to touch out her teammate Emma. Top of the screen, the Jags will finish up this junior varsity 100 free. Once again, the scoring goes 6-4, 3-2-1. Can't score more than 3 in an event. Unofficially, we got it at 62-32 right now in favor of the Hawks.
Next, number 14, girls 100-yard freestyle, varsity.
Four lengths of the pool after this event, we'll have the so-called distance event in high school, the 500 freestyle. That'll be 20 lengths of the pool. 4 individual events left on the docket, 2 relays left. And they're in the water. Top to bottom, Ron, Fornes, Albert, and Lawrence for the Jaguars. Right now, Ella Lawrence trying to take an early lead here on the 100 free, and she does off that first turn. Albert real close, battling with her. That's Fogarty from Chaska battling both the Jags. Halfway through, Ella Lawrence with a fine turn to come out of there ahead, half a body length lead. Fogarty battling back on a great third length to close the gap. Let's see on this final turn who comes out. It's Lawrence, half a body length lead, but she's got a closing Fogarty. This is going to come down to the touch. Taking it to the wall, Ella Lawrence with the win. First place, second place goes to Fogarty, third place goes to Albert from Jefferson. So Jefferson will take first and third in the event, which means they will win the event 9-7. Great swim by Ella Lawrence, holding off Fogarty on the end there. That'll put the score at 69-41. As Jefferson winning the event 9-7. Great swims by both girls. As we move into the junior varsity 500 freestyle, we've got 3 Chaska Hawks swimming in this event. Lizzie Vanek in lane number 5. Courtney Ribbon in lane 6, and Emma Ross in lane number 7. This is 20 lengths of the pool. Swimmers will have counters at the opposite end, which will show them the odd lengths throughout the race. Test of aerobic endurance here. Not so much the person that ends up in the lead in the first 4 lengths is the winner at the end. This is all about aerobic work, being able to finish. The last 8 lengths of this race usually will determine who is going to come out with a victory. Courtney Rabin, your early leader now in lane number 6. Her teammate Emma Ross, about a body length back. Coming up for the Jaguars in the 500 free, we'll have Clara Bryce, Danielle Hobbs, and Abby Toe. We saw Abby earlier in a fight in the 200 free. She ended up second. So 2 winners here tonight for the Jaguars. Their diver Aaron Hall and a great 100 freestyle by Ella Lawrence. At times you'll see the counters at the opposite end of the pool, either shaking the number or putting it in upside down or putting it in sideways. And the reason for that is simply the coaches are sending signals out to their swimmer, whether they're on pace or not, and each coach has a different way of doing it. So you might see a number all of a sudden start getting shaken, if that's a word. And that means the swimmer has fallen off pace and her coach is letting the swimmer know. So far, these swimmers have not gotten any messages, so they must all be on pace. But extending her lead now is Ribbon, Courtney Ribbon. As she has extended the lead to about 15 yards. As she's reached the halfway point, coming at 2:57. She'll be looking to try to break 6 minutes here, being out in 2:57 at the halfway point. A lot of youth to be served here for the Jags. A lot of youth on this team. Four seniors on this team this year. Ella Lawrence, Jenna Sorensen, Celia Willett, Emma Zupke. Only one junior. After that, it's all sophomore, freshman, 8th grade, 7th grade. A lot of youth on this team. So Rebin here for Chaska, Courtney Rebin, 7th grader, as she's going to reach length 15 here and have 5 more lengths to go. Her teammates a good distant second right now. $100 yards to go here for the 3 girls in the water. Chaska will have 3 girls also in the varsity 500. As Eliza Fresher, Rachel Flannery, and Addie Ross will be swimming the varsity heat of the 500. As the bell goes for 2 lengths to go for your leader. As you can see, the last length, the swimmers will get double orange instead of 19 to tell them that they're on their last length, as they're all looking for that double orange at some point about length 12. And there's the finish with a time of 6:02. Didn't quite get under 6 minutes, but a great swim by the 7th grader from Chaska. As the Chaska girls will finish up this JV heat. Claire Bryce in lane 2. Danielle Hobbs in lane 3. Abby Toe in lane number 4 for the Jaguars. Once again, we saw Abby earlier take second in the 200 free in a very good race, probably the second best race here today for the Jaguars. After the 500 freestyle, we will have our second of 3 relays. We'll have the 200 freestyle relay coming up. We'll finish with 100 backstroke, 100 breaststroke, and then tonight's final event will be the 400 freestyle relay. Swimming. Abby Toe trying to get up with the leaders here on the first length as the 3 Chaska girls and Abby all flip at the same time. You see who can bring it home here, who can keep it close on the first 12 lengths, and who can bring it home on the last 8. You can't win the race on the first 4 lengths, but you can definitely lose it if you fall behind too much. All right, they're reaching the first 100 right now, and Abby is sitting in second, but an arm length back. Eliza Pressure from Chaska in lane number 5. Lane number 7, bottom of the screen, that's Addie Ross. Battling with Abby here in lane number 4 for the Jags. Right now it's Abby Toe versus Chaska, as our other Jaguars are falling back Bryce and Hobbs. Abby Toe now falling back to third, about an arm length back from pressure. Addie Ross has taken a commanding lead here, approaching the 200-yard mark. I have a feeling we're going to see Abby really battle here on the back 200 yards when she starts getting closer and closer to that length 19. I think we're going to see her close and have some speed here at the end. Question is, will she be close enough to pressure here to be able to nab a second place here for the Jaguars? Right now she's about a half a body length back. Addie Ross trying to pull away from this group of kids as she reaches the halfway point. Abby Toe now closing the gap here, and it's almost neck to neck here as they approach length 11. I don't think we're quite there yet, but I think we're going to see Abby turn another gear here around length 13, length 14. We'll see if she can be the competitor she always has been. As it's going to take competitiveness right now between those two girls here as they're starting to get tired here at length 13. Addie Ross still holding on to about a 2 body length lead. She has not moved away from this couple in the middle of the pool. Gotta wonder if she's going to fade or she's going to finish strong. Six lengths to go. Who makes their move? 5 lengths to go. Who makes their move at this point? Who has enough in them to make a move? That's going to be the question. Now here comes Abby. She's broken even, maybe a little bit ahead now of pressure. Pressure sees her and picks up the pace. These two are going to battle this thing right down to the end. And they're both closing in on Addie Ross now. That's a body length lead. As Abby Toe now about a half an arm length lead, but they are closing in. Both of them are closing in on Addie Ross with 3 lengths to go. This could come down to all 3 of these girls battling for first. Let's see who's got that extra in the tank. Abby Toe trying to dig deep right now. Arm length lead for second, but she is closing in on first every single stroke. This is going to be tight. 2 lengths to go. Who's got it? Whose kick comes alive? Addie Ross really has lost her first place now to Abby Toe. Abby trying to close the deal. Addie Ross kicking it into high gear here with 1 length to go. This is going to come down to the finish. Abby Toe trying to close. Oh, here comes pressure down the middle. This is going to be a 3-person finish. Who's going to finish it? Oh, Addie Ross. And Abby Toe, look at the times. 5:49.13 for first place for Addie Ross. 1/10 behind her is Abby Toe from Jefferson with a 5:49.24. And get this, 1/100th behind Abby is pressure from Chaska at 5:49.25. The tightest race of the evening is in the longest race of the evening. Go figure. Great finishes. 4th place going to Chaska in lane number 6. That's Flannery. The Jags will take 5th place in lane number 2 in Claire Bryce. So you have a 2nd place finish and a 5th place finish for Jefferson. Chaska will win the event 11-5. And they unofficially will go up 80-46 after the 500 freestyle. Another heartbreaking last 25 for Abby Toe. 2 2nd place finishes here this evening. Great swims though. Next up is our 200 freestyle relay. This is our junior varsity. This is going to be 2 lengths of the pool for each of the relay members. We'll have 1 Jefferson relay in lane number 4. They will be in the middle of the pool. Emily Ars will start things off. Emma Zupke in going 2nd. Kara Seaver in going 3rd, and Larissa Landis will be anchoring. Leading off for Chaska, Vanek in lane number 5. That'll be the relay to watch. But right now the early lead goes to lane number 7. That's Emma Ross. Not Addie Ross, Emma Ross. That would be her sister. We just saw Addie in the 500. Chaska 1, 2, and 3 after the first leg of the 200 freestyle relay. Emma Zupke in the water for the Jags. Jefferson will have 2 varsity 200 freestyle relays coming up after this heat. This is the 2nd of 3 relays that we will have this evening. Kara Seaver diving in for the Jags here for the 3rd leg of this 200 freestyle relay. No wait, 12 100ths the difference between those 3 swimmers in the 500 freestyle. That's amazing this early in the season to have that kind of a close a race. Anchor legs in the water for the Hawks. Jefferson will have Larissa Landis diving in here for their anchor leg in the middle of the pool. On the varsity portion coming up, Ella Lawrence, Madeline Albert, Jenna Sorensen, and Abby Toe will be the A relay in lane number 4. Lane number 3 will be Catherine Boldenau, Erin Fornes, Danielle Hobbs, and Claire Bryce in lane number 3. As Larissa Landis will finish up here the 200 freestyle relay. 4 events left here this evening at Olson Middle School. 2 relays and 2 individual events. We still have the 100 backstroke and the 100 breaststroke to follow. Gorgeous evening out in the Twin Cities. It's too bad that we cannot have fans here this evening, but we definitely are doing the best thing we possibly can and making sure that you guys can see this live here today on BEC-TV. All right, our sprint relay for the evening, the 200 freestyle relay. Jags in 3 and 4 at the top of your screen. The Hawks in 5, 6, and 7. And they're swimming. Fogarty in lane number 5 for the Hawks. Ella Lawrence trying to stay tight. Chaska's second relay, Ava Callop, is in second after the lead leg. Jaguars' second leg's diving in. Madeline Elbert in 4, Aaron Fornes in lane 3, top of the screen. Right now the Hawks trying to pull away with their number 1 relay. That's Serena Urovig. Battling her is her teammate Emily Head. Jenna Sorensen to dive in here in the third leg. Trying to get Jefferson back into at least a second place finish here in the 200 free relay, as she is closing the gap a little bit on Chaska's second relay. Anchoring will be Abby Toad. She just got out of the 500. Let's see if she can bring home. Abby Toad looking still fresh. It's closing the gap on the Chaska's second relay. She's going to overcome them easy here on the first length. As they flip even, she was about a half a body length behind them on the start, and she's battling. She's closing gap on the first relay. She's just going to run out of real estate. But Abby coming back on a great anchor leg here to take second place for the Jaguars. So Chaska will win the event 10-4. That will push them to a 90-50 unofficial lead after the 200 freestyle relay. 100 backstroke, junior varsity in the water. Nyla Truzzi and Emma Zupke will be swimming for the Jaguars in lanes 2, 3, and 4, respectively. Chaska will be countering with 3 girls in lanes 5, 6, and 7. The JV 100 back is in the water. Nyla Truzzi in the top of the screen. Early lead on her teammate Emma Zupke after 1 length. Chaska girls in lane 5 right now. That's Molly Blahowski. And in lane number 6 is that Mac Lauterbach. Both of them battling here. Teammates going into the second half of the backstroke. Coming up in the varsity heat of the 100 back, the Jaguars will have Ava Hagbom, Claire Reithoff, and Anna Sorensen. Freshman, 8th grader. Nyla Truzzi bringing it in here for the Jaguars. Yeah, she's bidding for a 4th place finish here. And she will touch. Emma Zupke will finish things up for the Jaguars, and will move to the varsity portion of the 100 backstroke. From top to bottom, Hagbum, Reitoff, and Sorensen. Chaska will have Serena Urizig in lane 5. McKagie in lane 6 and Merrick in lane 7. Off the start, it's Urizig and Sorensen at the start. Sorensen trying to stay close here on the first 50. She's got about a half a body length lead on third place, but she's fallen back about a body length to Urizig here at the halfway point. Only an 8th grader on the Sorensen. She's got this year +4. Reitoff now, Claire in 5th place, and she's going to cement herself there. Anna Sorensen trying to finish off and trying to hold on to second. That's where she's been from the start. Urizig will finish it with Chaska winning. Second going to Sorensen, third and fourth will go to Chaska. So Jefferson will take second with Sorensen and 5th with Reitoff, as Claire now reaching the flags here on her last length. Jefferson will lose the event 11-5, which will put the score at 101-55. Which is eerily close, if not close, right on the score that was last year at this time. It was exactly 101-55 after the backstroke last year, and we are sitting at the same score after the backstroke this year. So I suspect that Chaska will be swimming exhibition the rest of the way, as they have clinched the meet with that swim. But more importantly, in the water, we have the junior varsity 100 breaststroke. Mia Ron in lane number 4 for the Jaguars. Chaska with 4 girls in lanes 5 through 8. Simonis in lane 5, Morehouse in 6, Tardia in lane 7, and Schindler, Alex Schindler in lane number 8 at the bottom of your screen. This is our last individual event of the evening here tonight at Olson Middle School. Still have the 400 freestyle relay to follow, which will be our last event here tonight. As they have all night long at the junior varsity portion of this meet, 4 Chaska girls coming in. Mia Ron approaching her last length, only a freshman. And Mia will finish up the 100 breaststroke. Our last varsity event of the evening, the 100 breaststroke. Ella Lawrence in lane number 4 and Claire Bryce in lane number 3. Ella, one of the girls that returning in this event as a section finalist last year in Section 2AA. Ella taking 15th in Section 2AA in this event last year. She is also one of 2 wins here tonight as she won the 100 free earlier. Chaska with Kiana Tardia with a little bit of an edge on Lawrence, but now Ella pulling even halfway through the second length. Breaststroke so demanding on the turns, making sure you're fast off the walls, but then you're working the underwater work right here. Ella Lawrence with a little bit of a lead, looking to be a double winner here tonight. Senior setting the tone for her senior year here tonight with 2 possible victories as she stretches her lead now going into the last length. Good underwater work by Tardia, puts her right in the thick of it, but she's still a half a body length back. Once again, this is going to be about who wants it the most, and it's going to be Ella Lawrence as she will finish 1:14.76. There's your winner. Second, third, and fourth place will go to Chaska, so they will still end up winning the event 9-7. As Claire Bryce will finish up. So a 9-7 win, but I have a feeling all of those points will go to Jefferson here in the finish. But unofficially, if Chaska does not swim exhibition at this point, you have a score. If I do some quick math here, 110-62 going into the last relay. If Chaska is not swimming exhibition here on out. Great swims by Ella Lawrence here tonight. 2 wins, 100 free, 100 breast. 2 of the 3 wins that Jefferson has had, including their diving win with Aaron Hall. Other notables here tonight, Abby Toe with 2 second-place finishes. Could have very well been 2 first-place finishes, but getting touched out in both. This is the 400 freestyle relay. This is our final event here tonight. This is our junior varsity portion. We have a Jefferson relay at the top of the screen in lane number 4. That's Ava Hagbom. Larissa Landis will be going second. Mia Ron will be going third. And Nyla Truzzi will be anchoring this JV relay. As Chaska's 2 relays battle out for first here. Larissa Landis will be going second for the Jags. This is 4 lengths of the pool for 4 swimmers, the 400 freestyle relay. As Larissa dives in for her second leg. As Larissa, her second length of her 4 lengths here on this JV 400 freestyle relay. Our final event here tonight, we've got a varsity heat coming up. Jaguars will have 2 relays in this last 400 freestyle relay in the varsity portion. As Larissa will finish up her leg, diving in for the Jaguars will be Mia Ron in lane number 4. As they reach the halfway point of this 400 freestyle relay. For the varsity, coming up in lane number 4, we'll have Jenna Sorensen leading things off. Anna Sorensen will be going second. Abby Toe will be going third, and Ella Lawrence will be anchoring that 400 freestyle relay. Jaguars' second relay will have Claire Reitoff, Emily Ars, Adeline Bertram, and Danielle Hobbs. That relay will be in lane number 3 as we close out this first meet of the 2020 swim season. Mia Ron finishing up her leg of this 400 freestyle relay. We'll see Nyla Truzzi finishing up here for the Jaguars. As Nyla dives in for her anchor leg of the Jefferson relay here on the JV portion. Chaska finishing up their anchor leg in their 2 relays. As Hatley Gomer and Emma Rose will finish things up for Chaska. Nyla will have 2 more lengths here to finish up the JV side of this meet. Nyla Truzzi now approaching 1 more length. As the swimmers bring home Nyla here on the last length. Fantastic. Now we move to our last event, our varsity 400 freestyle relay.
And last but not least, event number 24, girls 400-yard freestyle relay, varsity.
Jenna Sorensen in lane 4, Claire Reitoff in lane 3 for the Jags. Greta Hansen will lead things off in the middle of the pool for Chaska. Addie Ross in lane number 6. As they start, a good start by Jenna Sorensen, and she's up with the leaders. Greta Hansen trying to impose her will here on the first length, and she comes off that turn with about a half a body length lead. Sorensen trying to stay close. These 2 relays trying to move away from third completely now, as Sorensen now has fallen back to about a body length back. Second leg will be little sis, Anna Sorensen for the Jaguars. Eliza Pressure will be in for Chaska. Anna dives in, probably a good 2 body lengths back. We'll see if they can close the gap here. Third place now falling back. With Abby Toe and Ella Lawrence anchoring for the Jaguars. I don't see them taking anything less than second here. Anna Sorensen has closed the gap a little bit here on first place. As pressure trying to hold off Anna Sorensen, and Anna's closing every single stroke. Abby Toe will go second or third here. Skoogman for Chaska in lane number 5. As Anna Sorensen has closed the gap down to a body length as Abby Toe dives in. Abby's had a wonderful night. 2 second-place finishes. Narrowly could have been 2 first-place finishes as she closes the gap quick here as she's now an arm length back, and she's going to surpass Chaska's number 1 relay here halfway through her leg. The senior, Ella Lawrence, is going to finish things off here, and she's had 2 first-place finishes here tonight. As Chaska's number 1 relay is faded here on the third leg, as Abby has taken a commanding lead now with 1 length to go, well over a body length lead, going 1 more length, giving Ella Lawrence plenty of cushion here on her anchor leg. And Lawrence is in the water. Rachel Flannery dives in for the Hawks. Way too much real estate out there. Lawrence won the 100 freestyle earlier today, and I don't think there's anybody in this pool that's going to catch her with almost a half a length lead, thanks to the first 3 legs. Ella Lawrence all by herself as Jefferson is going to win this 400 freestyle relay outright. Ella Lawrence walking away as she will finish up the 400 freestyle relay in fashion with a first place. As Ella Lawrence was part of 3 of the 4 first place finishes by Jefferson here tonight. Second place going to the Hawks and third place going to the Hawks. Jefferson will win the event 8-6 outright. As the Chaska relays and Jefferson's B relay with Danielle Hobbs in the water will finish up here this 400 freestyle relay. As Danielle Hobbs will close out the 2020 Chaska Jefferson High School dual meet. Great job here tonight by all the girls with considering COVID-19 restrictions and everything like that. To see these kids competing is a bit of normalcy for all of them, which is fantastic. We're waiting for the final score here. We know Chaska had this meet won with 2 events to go. It's just a question of whether or not they swam exhibition the rest of the way. If they did swim exhibition the rest of the way, the score will be exactly like it was last year, and that is 101-80. Great swims here tonight by Ella Lawrence. Great swims here tonight by Abby Toe. And some great diving here by Erin Hall. On this wonderful evening here at Olson Middle School, to see the first high school swimming dual meet we've seen this fall. Plenty more to come for you fans and friends and family who have to stay at home. We're glad to provide you live coverage here this summer as much as possible here on BEC-TV. My name is Jeff Lee. I'll be back for more later this fall. Unofficial official score here from Olson Middle School is the Chaska Hawks 101 and your Jefferson Jaguars 80. Thanks and have a great night.